What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the DNA. Today we're going to talk about Ladakh. When I say Ladakh, I mean if you are planning a trip to Ladakh, if you're planning a bike ride to Ladakh, or if you wanted to visit Ladakh last year, it couldn't happen because of the virus, and if you are still with the same plans, you might have noticed that Ladakh has been opened for tourism for the past couple of weeks, and you can visit Ladakh if you want to. The question is, should you? Is it advisable? Is it recommended? Is it suggested to visit Ladakh at this time? Should you decide to just go for it or wait until next year to fulfill your dreams, if you will? And that's what we're going to try coming to a conclusion about, because there are some things which you need to know, there are some things which you need to consider before you make this decision, and that is what we are going to break down in this video. So, first and foremost, we cannot avoid talking about the risk involved. Based on the current situation, you do need to know that if you decide to travel to Ladakh, or if you decide to travel anywhere for a matter of fact, you are firstly putting yourself at risk. You are putting the people over there at risk. You might end up being a carrier. And at the same time, when you finish your trip and you come back, you are putting your family members at risk. So you have to think it through very carefully how badly you want to do this, because it is at the end of the day you who has to make the decision. Nobody's going to come and tell you if you should do it or not. If it is that way, I'm thinking in most cases they would advise you to wait. But if you're somebody who really wants to do it this year for whatever reason, this is something which you will need to keep in mind. And that also comes with a lot of restrictions that firstly the government has put on you, and secondly you will have to put on yourself to make sure that you stay safe and you keep others safe around you as well. Depending on which state you are in, you will also have to think about how you are going to travel. And at the same time, if you are getting into a bike ride, you will have to travel through multiple states if you are not already in North India. Like for example, I'm in Bangalore, and if I have to go there, I will have to cross multiple state borders already. So it is not just about what the current guidelines are in Ladakh, but also about what the guidelines are in the other states that you will be riding through, because there might be situations where you'll have to cross the borders. Secondly, you will have to stay there if required, if it's going to take a multiple day journey. So do keep that in mind to start with. Secondly, when you make it to the destination, or once you've reached Delhi, or if you're already from Delhi or somewhere up north even more, and you start your ride, you're going towards Ladakh, you've already entered the Himalayas and the beautiful trip has started. You also need to consider that there are certain guidelines which are already imposed. Just because tourism is open, it doesn't mean you can just go and do whatever you would before a couple of years or a couple of years ago. So you have to be okay with whatever guidelines are currently in place. At the same time, you also have to be open to changes, because looking at the way the situations are, things might change at any time, and guidelines and rules will also change at any time. So if you are not somebody who is open to changes, or if you're not somebody who wants to have an unplanned ride or trip, this might just not be the best time for you to go for it. Just to give you a gist of it will involve restrictions based on timings. Currently there are night curfews, but even during the day in Leh and around, they are required to follow certain rules when it comes to tourism, when it comes to hiring vehicles and how many people can be in the vehicles, and what time can you visit what type of shops. So there is a couple of things in place which are constantly changing. So if you are going to do it now, you want to be prepared for anything, because you just don't know what's going to come your way once you're there, or even when you're on the journey, or even on the way back. Third point, be ready to take tests. There will be tests required. When I say tests, I mean a COVID test, an RT-PCR in most places. You will need to have a test report which will show that you are negative at the moment to enter Leh, and it has to be taken within 96 hours. I'm assuming most of you are going to start from Delhi and end right at Delhi looking at the Ladakh circuit, but if that's what you're doing, you will have to firstly take a test in Delhi and make sure that you reach Leh within 4 days, because if you just take too many stops on the way, and if you're not entering Leh, and if you cross the 4 day or the 96 hours mark, that report will not be valid anymore, which will put you in trouble. In spite of having that report, you will still have to go through a rapid test. You will not be in a position to tell them that I already have a negative report, so I don't want to do any other tests. No, it is a requirement, it is a guideline. So at the current situation, you will have to go through it. There's nothing you can do about it. So if you are going to be traveling from a different state, you will have to take a negative report when you're leaving. Once you reach Delhi, you might have to take it once again just to make sure that you're keeping that 4-day mark or the 96-hour mark. And once you reach Delhi and once you finish your ride and you come back to Delhi, you may have to take one more depending on where you're going again. If you're riding back, the other states that you'll be riding through will have their own guidelines. So if they have a 72-hour or a 48-hour report required, you will need to take another test accordingly. So be mentally prepared to take multiple tests. You can't just take one at the beginning of your ride and just expect that to be valid throughout. The next one is a little tricky. You're going to have to take that with a pinch of salt, because you need to know, or you need to accept the fact that there is a very good chance that when you're doing this trip, you might catch the virus. And at some point during the trip, if they take your rapid test or if they try an RT-PCR, you might end up being positive. If that happens, you are required to be quarantined. You cannot refuse to do that, because you are somebody who is firstly at risk and you are somebody who can be a threat to somebody else as well. So you will be required to quarantine there, and once you have completed the number of days for quarantine, your test will be done again, and if you are negative, you are free to go. And depending on how many days has been wasted during the quarantine, you will have to decide if you can continue the journey to Leh again or if you have to head back home. And if you have many number of days and if time is not a problem, you're still okay. But if you're somebody like me, I mean, if I have to go, I'll have to take a leave, and there's only X number of days that I will get approved as a leave. And if something like that happens, I will not be able to continue my journey. I'll have to finish my quarantine period and head back home, and I will just have to drop all the future plans. So when I say be prepared for anything, this is also one of them, because at any point of time, you cannot be 100% sure that your trip will be completed successfully. So being the first part, these are the things that you need to keep in mind before you think if you really want to go there or not. And though all of this might sound very negative, every coin has two sides to it. So there is one more thing which you might also want to consider. Now, when it comes to tourism across the country, as the second wave is passing by and hopefully coming to an end, Ladakh has been among the first places which has been quite welcoming to tourists, and there is very good reason behind it. Ladakh is primarily a tourist attraction, and a lot of people base their livelihoods on tourism. Last year was a bad year for Ladakh. All the plans had to be cancelled, nobody could go there. And even this year, half of the season is already done, and the remaining half is something that they will have to live with. So considering the tourism is open, we going there will be a benefit to the local crowd over there, to the local people over there, because if they have their businesses set around tourism, like people with gift shops, restaurants, and people with homestays and things like that, their income totally depends on this, and we do have to face the fact that they have suffered over the last year. So if you are going over there, firstly, yes, you will be contributing towards their economy, and secondly, just have an open mind in case you normally have seen some videos like a couple of years ago, and it says that, you know what, the stay is going to cost you this much, and the food is going to cost you that much. And if you've made a budget in mind, be a little flexible to exceed that budget a little bit, because there is a decent chance that things might be a little expensive now, considering they also have to make up for their financial losses. And if you really don't need to, try not bargaining, because there is a good reason why they're charging you that much. But again, we all know the nature of the people there. They've always been helpful. They've never tried to exploit tourism and take undue advantage of that. So I don't think that you're going to be facing any kind of heavy tolls financially. But still, if you come across a situation where you're either going shopping or if you're looking for a place to stay and if you feel it's slightly expensive, if you have the budget, just try not bargaining with them. And we know when bikers fall in trouble there, local people are always around to help us, and they maintain the place, and they have always been welcoming to tourism and bikers, and the local people over there have been a very big reason why we have been able to enjoy that place the way we are. So because not just in Leh but everywhere around, if tourism has just started and their business is running, there's nothing wrong if they try to make a couple of more bucks just to make up for the losses that they have incurred last year. So, and the last point, I say this as mostly a request. If you have already decided that you're going to do this, the guidelines which are on there, either by the government or by the administration over there, or the things that people are following, simple things like hand sanitization, social distancing, face mask, don't fight against it. Those things are not just for your protection, but it is also for the protection of the people out there. If they want to keep themselves and their families safe, they're not wrong. And secondly, if they don't follow it, they fall in trouble as well. So follow the guidelines thoroughly, respect the people, respect the current situation in that place, and it's already an adventurous trip to go to Ladakh. With all these aspects in place, it's just going to become a little more adventurous, and it's completely up to you if you enjoy it or just get irritated by it. I would say that enjoying is the only way out, because that's the primary reason why you're doing it. And once you're over there, focus more on the place that you're in, because you might not be able to go there again. And at the same time, the people over there are your friends. The people over there are there to help you. The people over there are there to provide and make life easier for you. So treat them as such, in case they do put some restrictions on you, or in case they do say that there are some things that have to be done or there are some things that cannot be done. It is something which they have to live with as well. They are not very happy about it, I'm pretty sure. So this is mostly the time when we have to work together if you're going to do this. But coming back to the question, if you should really do it, if you're somebody who's just thinking about it yet, and if you've not made any preparations, or if you haven't had any cancelled plans last year that you're depressed about, and if you can really move it by another year, I would say, why not? I mean, if you're able to just push it for some more time and wait for the current virus situation to pass and then do it, obviously there'll be no restrictions, things will be way different than what they are right now, and if you think you will enjoy that more, wait for it. But if you are somebody who just can't wait, and if you need to get there, you gotta do what you gotta do, brother. So, and just remember to stay safe, be careful, keep yourself safe, keep the people around you safe, follow the guidelines, and have fun. So, if you've already decided that you're going to do this, you might also want to gather some more information about what the current guidelines are, what are the rules that you have to follow, and what the most recent update from the administration from Leh is. If you are interested in knowing more information about that, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, because the next video is going to be about that. And if you're new to the channel, this is the first time you're coming here, my name is Srinidas, and I normally make content related biking, motor vlogs, things like that, mostly travel related, but we're going to be coming up with a lot of updates about Ladakh itself. So if that is something that you're into, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned. If you think I've missed out something, if you think I should add something in my next video, put it in the comments below. I will be happy to do that. And ride safe and have fun. See you again in the next video.